and this is my channel, Evolve with Monad. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath, and I have just the quickest of messages and downloads. A lot of things came up today, but like the title says, the thing that you need to know is that your glow up was held back for a reason, because your angels were testing somebody's authenticity. There may be people around you, friends, family, lovers, exes, that were being superficial, judgmental, things you may not have even known about. My angel said, get this message out because somebody here needs to hear this today, tonight, tomorrow, whenever you hear it. You may not have even known about the ways that they were judging you, the ways that they were holding back from giving you their fullness, their full love, their full cup of love, their full energy, their full investment, their full support, full-throated endorsements, whatever it may be, whether it's in a career, whether it's, like I said, a relationship, a friendship, whether it's family synergy. Your angels held back things from you specifically to test their authenticity. If you didn't feel like going to the gym, if you didn't feel like drinking all your water, eating your fruits, taking your vitamins, if you didn't feel like working on your business or working on that side project, even if you had a regular corporate America job, if you didn't feel like excelling, if you didn't feel like finishing that book, if you didn't feel like starting that new project, if you didn't feel like taking that improv class, there was a reason. If you didn't feel like getting those headshots for that modeling shoot, there was a reason that you were feeling that inertia. That inertia was not just about you. That inertia was specifically placed over you to provide an illusion of stagnancy. Because as soon as you divested and chose you, the glow up was as bright as it could be. And the people that refused you wouldn't get on board, would not participate, would not encourage you to be great, allow you to be great, and they were quietly, sometimes just full of hate. Those people were not supposed to come with you. They're kicking themselves now. That's the download. They wish they could be with you. They're watching you quietly, from afar, from private accounts, from various things. They're watching your ascension and all of the abundance it brings. They wish that they had taken care to actually be there, to actually share, to actually participate, and not just to hate. Your glow up was held back. And you think, I'm praying and hoping and wishing. But it's because there was somebody there that would have benefited unjustly, unduly, from all the work that you did do, and they were not really there to edify and support you. When we hear Drake say, started from the bottom, now we're here, that's for people that stayed with him as he ascended into rare air. They didn't divest, they didn't commit mutiny, they didn't compare him to other rappers and say, you could be better than him, or you should be, or maybe he's better than you. You had people in your life that treated you that way, that were comparing you, actually giving you insecurities and complexes, when the people that they were comparing you to couldn't best you on their best day. They couldn't, he run laps around people. You know, another quote from Drake is, my enemies send each other the texts they can never send me. You have enemies and or haters and or people that were naysayers that do send each other's texts, the text that they could never send you, because the people that were supposed to be in your corner to support you weren't doing it, and then they had to make friends with your enemies, the opposition. They don't even like each other. It's hilarious. Your glow up was held back for a purpose. Instead of you blessing somebody who quietly rooted for you to fail, who participated with Schadenfreude and loved to hear you weep and wail when things didn't go your way, God said, hold on, I got a trick for them. We're going to hold this abundance for another day. We're going to give you every single thing we ever promised you. We're going to send it all your way, but it will be in a position where they can never even be around you to play. They are no longer allowed to stay. I have banished them away. Don't judge yourself for those moments where it didn't seem like it was working, even though you were working it, even though you were putting your thing down, flipping and reversing it, and you didn't understand how come you were not the blade of grass pushing through the soil. They said those haters were the foil. They were purposely creating energy that put you at a disadvantage. And your angels and ancestors saw it and they couldn't stand it. And they said, we've got something for their ass. Oh, you'll get everything, plus more. The abundance will be from the ceiling to the floor, but it will be nothing that they can ever touch. They are energetically behind glass. This is a powerful one today. Your glow up was held at bay so that haters could never get their sticky fingers on any of the abundance that came your way. They are sick. And I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. I love it for me, because in God we trust. Sometimes things will seem like they're working out, and then you realize what it was all about. In their heyday, they would say, let them eat cake. But from a spiritual and metaphysical perspective, it is us. And it was never a cake we had to bake. It was baked for us. It was created for us. And God wanted to see who was fake. In the Bible, there's a part where a kingdom is judged, and the writing literally comes out on the wall. The hand of God appears, and the passage is "Meeny, meeny, tinkle." And the translation of that is, you have been weighed in the balance and found wanting. Your haters, your naysayers, the derelicts of your life were weighed in the balance and found wanting, but they wanted to take part of the blessings while they were covertly causing you strife. Not today, Satan. You have been weighed in the balance and found wanting. They will not be participating in champagne toast. They will not be there when you host. They will not be there when you crack open the new keys to the house. They are not there when the new car is driven about. They're not there when the downloads come in. They're not there when the Bitcoin's blinging. They're not there when the phones are ringing. They wanted to compare you. Well, as Biggie said, there's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. It's a funeral for them, and it's a wedding for you. Do not ever underestimate what God had in store. You were not allowed to stay there anymore, and they were not either. They did not want the best for you. They did not even believe in you. They believed in people around them that not only were never true, but would be their demise. Devils in disguise. Transformers, more than meets the eye. And you looked very regular. You also were in disguise, my sweet empath, my divine feminine. The abundance, the gold, the treasure was hidden right before their eyes, and they shit on it. And so it is. And now, your abundance comes in showers down upon you in torrents, blessings that are heaven sent and can never be taken away. Your ancestors and angels hold your haters at bay. They didn't think you had it in them or had it in you to make it another day. They had a lot of things to say, and now they stand back in awe. They were that close, and they let it all slip through their fingers. Silly rabbit, those tricks are for kids. We're grown-ups over here. Remember what I said. Your enemies send each other the texts they can never send you. That's a quote from Drake. That's specifically about the people in your life who are fake. That season of your life is over. The abundance reigns in. You are blessed and revel in your blessings. The glow up was held back. It was a test to see exactly what level was their authenticity. And now we know. And now you grow. And now they have karmic seeds, and they get to reap what they sowed. I love you guys so much. Come back and join me next time, and we'll continue to evolve together.